Hello everyone, a warm welcome back. Apologies for no video on Thursday. Still am feeling it, but feeling some side effects from my flu vaccine. Because I'm a sucker for punishment, I decided this morning to go and get, I'm recording this Friday morning by the way, to go get my COVID vaccine. Oh joy, I'm going to have a wonderful weekend. We got some new aircraft courtesy of viewer donations from Kitster and Cindy, longtime supporters of the channel. Have donated multiple times over the years, which I'm forever grateful. And this time did it a little different. They bought me X-Plane gift card. Which, by the way, if you'd like to help out with the channel as well, you can do so. Link is down below. Just click show more. You'll also find where you can get this aircraft, which this is not a sales pitch. I don't try to sell you anything. This aircraft comes free if you buy, which one? Oh, the Shark from Air. This is made by Aerobask. Very good. This is a bit of an older aircraft. Why Aerobask does not provide SimBrief profiles, I have no idea. I just winged it with like a Honda Jet kind of thing, which is totally wrong because this thing can't hold 800 kilos of fuel. And it's not capable of going up to 44,000 feet. I have no idea. So I've just winged numbers. So what I am going to do is I am going to bring you back. I've got a this is my first flight in it. So while it's a shakedown flight in a way, it's also my very first flight in this aircraft, where I'm going to be going with a point-to-point destination in mind. I did take it up early in the morning. I took it up for a while, was flying around the Middle East, and I never bothered to land. I called it sort of a night and went back to bed. So I have two new aircraft thanks to them. You'll also be able to find out we are on live weather. This is live time. It is ugly. You're not going to have to watch the whole flight. We're at Edmonton International doing my normal shakedown, going to Vancouver, where the weather is very ugly. So it should be a good test for the aircraft. Live weather, live time. Auto Ortho and Sim Heaven are in use. Not that we're going to see very much of them, but there you go. Don't forget, like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. And if you click show more, not only will you find donation links, etc., how you can help support the channel, you find a link to my Discord, my computer specs, and where you can get this aircraft and a lot of the plugins and such that I do use during my videos and live streams. Thanks for flying along. And here we go, lined up on, well, sort of, on runway 20. Here goes nothing, kids. Gear up. She hand flies quite nicely, I have to admit. And we will now go autopilot, VNav. And nav mode. And we'll climb at 1500. And what speed do I want? Why are you doing mock? And we can now get the flaps up. I think around 190 should be fine. This does not have auto throttle, just so you know. Doesn't have a sim brief profile. I'm going to keep harping on that. I've called out a few Payware developers. You created the aircraft. There is nobody that is better qualified to make a sim brief profile for this aircraft than you. You would think, go outside, that they would want you to be able to enjoy their creation to the best that you can get out of it, you know, and everything. But almost to a T and to a developer, they do not ever create sim brief profiles, and I cannot for the life of me understand it. I think it's the least that they can do. It's really interesting. This aircraft has been out for a while, like a few years if I recall, and there's, I don't know, it hasn't gotten a lot of there's liveries out there. You can find them in the Aerobask forum section of the .org. But for the most part, it's almost like a forgotten aircraft. It's kind of weird. I haven't set up wing views or anything like that yet. Because in all honesty, being so new with the aircraft, I'm going to be spending pretty much my entire time in this view anyways. So the fact that it's totally cloudy and we can't see anything is probably just as well. It does come with a bunch of options. I highly suggest that you, where is it? It has auto throttle supposedly. I'm not so sure, and in all honesty, I enjoy when I get to be hands-on and interactive with the aircraft. The same as I had no issue. This livery does not come with this. You can find this on the .org. There's actually an entire pack that you can choose from, but you choose them individually. I picked China, Japan, Canada. I think I have a UK one as well. It's not a bad looking little aircraft. You can hide the passengers and all that stuff, or remove them if you like. I think the pilot and co-pilot models are actually pretty nicely done. I wish I was that young, but you know. So landing lights off. So I'm not going to use the whole auto throttle. It just means I have to sort of stay on top of the throttles. Which is fine. It keeps me interactive with the aircraft, and I much prefer that. It's the reason why I had no problem when the 777 had no VNAV. And I had to manage stuff. It's like, that's fine. This does have VNAV and all that. And I'm still trying to figure out how I get I created a flight plan and like how I get it to come in. So I could actually use proper VNAV and have it, you know, sort of have me descend on profile kind of thing. But this is like a worst case scenario flight. I should have checked. Should I have the oxygen actually on? I think so, because we're going up to 20-something thousand feet, right? Oh, pressurization air is on. Okay, no, never mind. That's for emergency oxygen. How far do I have to go? Because I'll take you into the back of the cabin. Oh, we're doing fine. Wrong one. Okay, let's do this. So, sadly, for some reason, help yourself to a bottle of water. Sadly, there is no, you don't see the models when you're in the inside view. What are you? Ah, there you go. You can turn on the lights. Awesome. Air vents you can't. Lovely. Anyway, that's what the inside of the aircraft looks like. Let's get back in here. I will set up some camera views for it. So the other aircraft is a Shark. Which is a high-performance GA, sort of high-performance, GA aircraft. So that is going to be another one. I am thinking of flying up to NorCal for that one. Doing a flight, I don't know from where. I have to look at the range. This is not a speed demon of an aircraft. I think one of the reasons why it did not sell as, you know, or become quite as popular, you know, when you've got, you know, things like there's numerous other, like hot start, you know, other aircraft out there that have got fidelity out the yin-yang. Modeling of systems, avionics, pressurization systems, the hydraulic systems, the flight model, like all of it, like the 9 yards. It's going to cost you $90 for like a little jet. But it's a biz jet. It holds more than this. This is almost like a personal jet. I don't know how many people can afford a personal jet, but okay. I guess some people can. It was kind of weird having the torque to the left, considering this is a jet. Having that much pull to the left, almost like it was a prop. That just sort of caught me off guard. So since we're all cloudy in that, what I'm going to do is I will bring you back. Okay, I don't know why you don't switch to standard. Vero. $200 or 207. Trying to remember here. 209. $210. That's fine. So I will bring you back, folks, when we are doing our, when we're already into like descent and all that stuff. Expecting 8 right. Weather, cloudy, rainy, not nice. Kind of like what it is all out here. Anyways, thanks for flying along with me. And here we go, folks. Welcome back. Definitely got to read more in that manual. Hopefully there's more information in there. Doesn't really tell you how to use this unit. But here we go. And speed. We will slow down. Manual throttle control, which is perfectly fine. Gonna land around 120-ish, somewhere in there. And there we go. Now we can pull that back. 8 miles out. Airport up ahead. Glide slope is captured. The VNAV definitely does not work. Not the way I think it would. Granted, it's been a minute since I've used the G1000, so. And this is pretty much the X-Plane default G1000, so I am going to have to brush up on that for sure. And now I'll get landing flaps in, gear down, throttle in to compensate, because when those gear come down, I think around 115, 120 should be fine. I'm doing it early because I'm not familiar with the aircraft at all. Yeah, around 115, that should be good. I'll take that. That's fine. We are pretty light as well, so. Ugly day. Been like this for, well, since yesterday. In the lower mainland. It's even worse out in the valley up where I am. Yeah, we'll just maintain it around here. I'm doing manual speed control anyway, so. It's holding the localizer pretty good. We do have a 10 knot sort of crosswind, a little bit of a crosswind. No change in the METAR, 2958. Landing flaps are down. Runway is clear because we're not on VATSIM, so traffic is not an issue. Gotta play with this more. Always frame rate in Vancouver. I don't get it. Autopilot off my aircraft. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, I did a landing like that once in the 777, so considering I've never flown this aircraft, I'll take it. Oh, the brakes work. There we go. This does not have reversers or anything like that, so. We'll just take this one over here. Well, there we go. That wasn't the greatest. But, first flight, I really wish the manual had a lot more information in it about the systems, how they all work. They've kind of got stuff in there, but not a lot. 2 levels of flaps. You've got 10 and 35. So approach or takeoff flaps and landing. All in all, in flight, the aircraft behaved perfectly fine. Definitely a learning curve. With trying to figure out, it's like, usually if you select flight level change and you've got an altitude, if you lower the speed, the nose will dip. Like if you take the power out, it's going to lower the nose to try and maintain that speed. And that is how you control your vertical descent, or you use vertical speed mode. The fact that it's got like VNav, like an actual button for it, but it doesn't seem to function, at least to me, because it should have had me at VITAV at flight at 17,000 feet, and just started to descend to meet that, and it didn't. So I intervened, and we were getting bounced around a good bit, so I didn't bring back for the recording because I was having a heck of a time holding the aircraft on speed so that it would I'm just going to pull over here, not that this would be where this aircraft would park. We would have gone off on the right-hand side. And here we go. All in all, I mean, I got the aircraft for free, so I'm not going to complain. And I've only briefly browsed the manual and such. But I mean, I got it here. This yoke is dying. It's got so much play in it now, and like trying to dial it out, it's just not working. There we go. But all in all, I had fun flying it. And to me, that truly is the main thing. We will close the fuel tanks. Fuel pump off. And ground options. Install shocks. Connect ground power unit. We will open the door for you. And there you go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this first look. I will play with this over the weekend and that. Some more. Next flight, I think I will do it in the aircraft that I actually wanted. Like BizJet kind of things, they're just not for me. I don't really enjoy these kind of aircraft. But the Shark, which I can show you a picture of real quick, in case you haven't seen it. Here we go. Where are we? Nope. There you go. That's the aircraft I actually wanted. So, we'll be taking that one up next, and I think we're going to do a flight in California. So, we'll be staying in North America for a few, if that's okay with you. If you enjoyed this, like, share, comment, subscribe. I know it was a bit of a mishmash. I'm on multiple freaking immunization, flu shotty kind of stuff and all that. I apologize for that. But I want to get something up for the weekend for you. If you did, like, share, comment, subscribe. If you'd like to help support the channel, click show more. Links are down below. You'll find Discord, how you can buy me an X-Plane gift card, or do a PayPal donation to help keep us making videos, as we are not, we don't do sponsored content on the channel or insert, hey, you should sign up for NordVPN and use my code. Kind of stuff. We don't insert any of that in the videos. You'll also find where you can get the aircraft. If you buy the Shark, which is the one I wanted, you get this aircraft completely free. At least for now. I don't care if you buy this aircraft, buy the aircraft or buy the Shark when I show it. I'm agenda free. I don't care if you buy or download anything I ever showcase to you. You'll also find some of the other plugins that I've used. You need the AviTab for this aircraft, and you need it for the Shark as well. You should have the AviTab anyway. Until the next time, folks, I want you to stay safe, be kind to one another, keep the blue side up, and I will see you in the skies, on the rails, and on the road. Thanks for watching. Hope you can forgive me for the sort of mishmash of a video and that. And I will see you next week. Take care. God bless.